Let's continue with the reversible cell injury. Reversible cell injury, it means the stress will be, if the stress is removed, the cell will go back to its normal, or the cell can survive, not at least die. Okay, so if less oxygen is there, it will, which thing it will affect first? See, what we, for this thing we need to know what is the function of the oxygen in the body. In glycolysis and in other chemical reaction, in the other biochemical reaction in our body, the free radicals are formed. Okay, the free radicals are formed, which are H plus and like that. So these, that those free radicals are taken up by the oxygen. Suppose in case, in, if you see the glycolysis, the harmful thing which is produces H plus and OH minus. So if the oxygen comes and make it neutral and convert it into H2O, or by making H2CO3 and then H2O and CO2. Okay, these all things, the main function of the oxygen is this. So this, and also this glycolysis is happening where? This is happening in mitochondria. The energy formation is happening in mitochondria. Okay, so the most common organelles which is going to be affected, it's mitochondria. Okay, it is mitochondria. What is the function of the mitochondria? The function of the mitochondria is the formation of the ATP. So if the mitochondria is damaged, the ATP will be low. ATP will be low. ATP will be low. See, the low ATP, the ATP is the main, okay? ATP is the main thing or main energy source in our body. It will affect almost everywhere, but when there is a scarcity, we need to talk about the thing which are more important. Like, if someone is having a money issue, the main concern is about the clothing, about the food, about the living. Okay, similarly, when we will talk about this hypoxia in a reversible, when we will talk about any kind of a thing which is having a less ATP, the main thing which are concerned is about cell membrane. Okay, cell membrane. The another thing we will concern about endoplasmic reticulum, and the last thing will be organelles. Okay, will be organelles. Now let's talk about the cell membrane. So in the cell membrane, so in the cell membrane, the most energy which is consumed by the cell membrane is sodium potassium ATPase pump. Okay, sodium potassium ATPase pump. We know this is stuff that sodium is leaking into the cell, and our body means a particular, every cell is pushing out or throwing sodium outside and taking potassium in. Okay, so if these sodium potassium ATPase is not getting energy to function properly, the sodium going to build up, the sodium going to increase inside the cell. If the sodium is going to build in the cell, it will attract water. It will attract water, and the cell, from this sodium increased, and it will take water and it will swell up. It will swell up. So what are the features in reversible cell injury? So, in the reversible cell injury, the cellular swelling is, I would say, hallmark. Okay, this is the hallmark feature in the reversible cell injury. In the reversible cell injury, the cell from this will become like this. Now, bleb formation. If a cell is there, now cell buildup is in there, and the cell is not completely swell, but like this swelling occurred. Okay, so this is a bleb formation. Then other thing, suppose if you talk about a small intestine, so there are lot of microvilli in a small intestine. Okay, but when this water build up, these microvilli, instead of being these, they kind of becoming little bit these and becoming straight also. Okay, so this is called loss of microvilli. Loss of microvilli. Okay, this swelling, the cellular swelling, is also known as hydropic change. Okay, this is also called hydropic changes, because the changes is due to water. So this is also called hydropic changes. Also, the bleb formation, these hydropic changes, and also there is having also known as cloudy swelling. Okay, cloudy, cloudy swelling. So if as the cloud is like cloud is cloud like, so this is also known as cloudy. Cellular swelling is also known as hydropic hydropic changes, and also known as cloudy. Then bleb formation and the loss of microvilli. What is myelin figure? So see what happening when inside the cell water is built up. Okay, the cell is becomes swelled. So what do you think? Inside there is mitochondria, there is endoplasmic reticulum, and other organelles also. So the water will build up inside those organelles also, and it can occur that the organelle breaks, and the cell membrane of those organelle, which are made up of a phospholipid, they are going to be appear in under microscope, and these are known as myelin body. So this inside the cell, the myelin body is also a sign of reversible cell injury, but the most common and the most popular um, hallmark feature of the cell injury is the cellular swelling. Okay, now let's talk about the three things: cellular membrane, endoplasmic, and organelles. Now let's talk about the endoplasmic reticulum. See, if the endoplasmic reticulum are like this, okay, ribosomes are there. If it is rough endoplasmic reticulum, if it will swell, uh, if it will swell, the ribosome is going to pop out. Okay, the ribosome is going to, so suppose if this is the membrane and ribosomes are there, so lot of, once it swells, the ribosome are going to pop out, and in the cytoplasm we will able to find free ribosome. So what are the disadvantage of this is that, what is the function of the endoplasmic reticulum? The function is protein formation, the protein synthesis. So if this thing happen, the protein synthesis will be decreasing, the protein synthesis will decrease, and also might occur that protein is produced but not normal, so misfolded protein is produced. Okay, now the another thing, last thing which remember is uh, organelles. What is organelle? um, Organelles or miscellaneous body. So see, if there will be less oxygen, uh, what will happen? Glycolysis will occur. See, oxygen is coming or not coming, the cell need to produce ATP, right? Cell need to produce ATP. But if the oxygen will be not there, instead of taking aerobic pathway, it will take anaerobic pathway, and anaerobic pathway will lead to formation of pyruvate and lactic acid. Okay, pyruvate and lactic acid. So if there is less oxygen and anaerobic pathway is going active, lactic acid is formation take place. So the pH of the cell is going to reduce, it will become acidic. Okay, if the pH become acidic, the things now which we need to remember about the organelle, the most important organelle is nucleus. The normal appearance of the nucleus, if we take, this is the normal appearance of the nucleus. Okay, this is the normal appearance of the nucleus, but on acidosis or in a low pH, the nucleus, we will be able to find condensed material. The nuclear material is condensed. Okay, nuclear material is condensed or clumping of the chromatin material. Okay, this is the changes which is occurring in nucleus in reversible. Okay, in reversible, we will talk about what is occurring in irreversible. This is occurring in reversible. Okay,